Alright guys, if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what should you expect as you get ready to move to Idaho. We're going to talk about 6 things that you should expect as you head this way. Alright guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you guys press the subscribe button and turn on notifications for more videos just like this on a weekly basis. Guys, coming in at number 1, things that you need to expect is going to be Boise State fans literally run the entire state. They are everywhere, whether you're walking downtown, whether you're walking to the grocery store, whether you're just out and about. Grocery, Boise State fans just are literally everywhere, and you will see as you visit Idaho, or if you move here, that they're literally on hoodies, shirts, flags outside of people's houses. Boise State fans go hard. They are hardcore. They love it. They bleed it. Boise State is where it's at. So that's going to be the first thing you're going to have to expect, is that you're going to become a Bronco. And if you're not a Bronco, then you're at least going to enjoy going to the games, enjoying the blue turf, and just checking out what they have to offer as far as the university football games, basketball games, all that things, which is an amazing area, or just an amazing amenity to have if you do move out here and just want to enjoy some college sports. Next thing we're going to add is that agriculture is a huge thing here. Now, Idaho is naturally beautiful, and it has so much growing as far as crops, as far as let's be a little more specific here. They grow a lot of potatoes, as we're known for the potato state. Now, I did learn a fun fact though. Idaho is not the biggest state that produces potatoes. We're just known for the potatoes. And just to throw in another fun fact, they actually do a potato drop, and I'm talking about like not a little potato, but like a huge potato that they literally drop on New Year's Eve. So they do that usually every year at the Boise Capitol. If you are able to go check that out, it is definitely different, but there's a lot of vendors out there. There's a lot of good times as far as the New Year's Eve event. But back to what we were talking about, agriculture is huge because they grow potatoes, they're growing barley, they're really big on dairy products like milk and cheese and things of that nature. So there's a lot that they grow, just to throw in peas and huckleberries. Like, there's just so much out here that they grow, and you'll notice as you drive around that it's not all city. It's a lot of nature, it's a lot of land, it's a lot of farm, and just a lot of growth as far as that aspect. So I would definitely expect to see a lot of that as you drive around. It's not all city, it's mostly farms and growth of crops and things of that nature, which takes us to our next point. And before I dive into that, I do want to mention that I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Idaho, and as much as I love making these videos for you guys, I would love to help you guys with your home buying needs. So make sure you guys call or text me at this phone number below. I am the one that answers all calls and text messages, so don't hesitate to reach out. Now, with that being said, let's dive back into what we were discussing. Idaho takes so much pride in ownership that home ownership is also one of those things that are very extremely high. So you will notice there's an extreme limited inventory as far as housing goes, and they're trying to keep up with the amount of people relocating from California, Texas, Washington, Oregon, all these different bordering states, or even states that are further away. The amount of people relocating to Idaho has us building more houses than ever. And even with that being done, we are still not being able to keep up with the amount of people relocating this way. So just something else to expect. If you're looking to purchase a home, make sure you guys contact the best real estate agent as far as what you need to buy a house and to stay competitive with your offers. So with that being said, as long as you guys keep that in mind, then you should be good to go on that expectation as far as buying a home. Another thing that Idaho is notorious from that a lot of people don't talk about is for their golf courses and wineries. So golf course wise, I actually just purchased my second home in the state of Idaho, which is actually now my background. So I do live backed up to a golf course in Meridian, Idaho. Absolutely love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. But golf is such a huge thing here for a lot of people. They love to go golf, they love to go wineries, they love to do things that are outdoors, which we're going to cover a little more. Golf courses in general, if you're not a golfer, you might as well get into it. They also just recently built the first Topgolf in the state of Idaho, in the city of Meridian as well. So that is definitely going to be something you should expect, is a lot of people love to golf. Now, another thing you need to expect and prepare for is going to be the 4-season weather. Now, you get extreme heat, you're going to get extreme cold, you're going to get perfect weather like this is right now, and you're going to get perfect weather where it's just kind of chilly enough to where you can still go outside and enjoy the weather. But with that being said, you're going to have summer, you're going to have winter, you're going to have fall, and you're going to have spring. So You do get all 4 seasons, and it's just something to expect. Make sure you prepare for all 4 seasons. If you don't like the cold, maybe you need to come out here before you actually commit to moving and see if you're able to handle the cold. Now, it's typically pretty bipolar as far as the weather goes. The weather is sometimes hot, sometimes cold. Sometimes it's raining for 1 hour, the next is snowing, then the next is sunny. So there's definitely someone out there just flipping a light switch on and off as far as weather goes. As if they want it to be sunny or snow or rain or windy. It's just crazy, and that's another thing that you should expect. This isn't another number, keep it within the weather, but it is extremely windy in Idaho. So with the weather, you also have crazy winds, and it just also adds to what you should expect as far as weather goes. Now, another huge thing that you should expect is that Idahoans love being outside. People do not stay at home here unless they live up in the mountains in the middle of nowhere, which even then, they're still outside up in the mountains, hiking, trailing, hunting, fishing, whatever it may be. So outdoor activities is huge. As far as recreational activities, you can go float the Boise River. You can go to Bogus Basin during the winter and enjoy snowboarding or skiing, whatever you prefer. And then on top of that, you also have all these activities as far as boating. You have activities as far as waterboarding. You have so many different areas that you can do that as well, to add in camping, to add in hiking trails, to add in bike riding, to enjoy just some magnificent nature views. So there's just so much as far as what it offers, and it's honestly endless as far as the opportunities that you have to go explore. And I always say this on every video, and I tell people, if you can prove me wrong, go ahead. But as far as I know, there's almost literally nothing you cannot do as far as outdoor recreation in the state of Idaho. And my personal favorite is probably going to be hitting the hot springs or golfing, if you guys want to consider that an outdoor recreational activity, but I'm going to throw that in there. So if you're headed this way and you want to go golf, please make sure you comment below so we can set that up. But back to the content, I'm going to add one more thing in here, and this is kind of something that throws a lot of people off, especially myself, because I came here due to military orders. But when I got here, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know the infrastructure as far as how people are going to behave. Am I going to be able to make friends? Am I going to have to watch over my shoulder? Is it safe? Is it not safe, right? These are all kind of questions that we kind of think about before we move somewhere. And for me personally, I didn't know what to expect. But as soon as I got here, I saw that Idaho people are very, very friendly. And it's almost in a weird way to where it kind of catches you off guard. Like people opening doors for you, saying excuse me, saying thank you, asking how your day is, asking about your weekend. And they do have a very very friendly tenacity out here, and it's not gonna go for everybody. Right now, you may run into 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people, however many it is, that may just not reciprocate the same thing that I'm stating. But overall, as far as a lot of the interactions I've had personally with a lot of people, it's been very friendly, it's been very genuine, it's been very amazing. With that being said, so if you're maybe nervous about coming out here and being able to make friends, or just being able to get together with some people and just go have a drink on a Friday or Saturday, whatever that may look like for you as far as what you enjoy entertainment wise, I wouldn't be too nervous about that, because like I said, people are very inviting here. There's a lot of people relocating here, and now there may be some buttheads that aren't necessarily fans of it because they appreciate space. There are a lot of people that also love it, for example myself, because it also brings a lot more opportunity. So with that being said, that is the video. And before we end this video, I do want to reiterate one more time, I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Idaho, and I would love to help you guys. So please don't hesitate to call or email me. That is my personal cell phone and my personal email as well. So don't hesitate to reach out. And I appreciate you guys that do reach out. I've had some lovely conversations with a lot of people, and I'm very excited to help them with their home buying needs. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in on another video. If you haven't already, make sure you press subscribe, comment anything that you would like to know, or maybe you're just curious about, and make sure you turn on notifications for more videos just like this. With that being said, guys, love y'all. See you on the next one.